Right, so I'm here with Club Secretary Owen Hunt and also supporter of Basildon United. So obviously this is the first interview on Basildon United Fan TV. Owen, what are your thoughts on today's performance?
Well, today's performance I thought was very composed. I thought Ensign showed really good sign of themselves. I definitely think they're a club who should be higher than where they are, and I'm sure they will be. I know they've been on a very good unbeaten run, and I know they're probably at the top of their division as well. So I'm sure they'll go up. So I just want to give a congratulations to them really on a really good performance from them. Our performance, I wouldn't say was the best. I would say the last half hour, 20 minutes, I think maybe superior fitness and maybe that knowledge of grinding out games from our boys kind of showed through. I can't fault certain players' determination. Especially, I'll give a big credit to Albert Perry this evening, standing here by the sideline where he was blowing a gut really. Worked really hard. Worked hard, tried his best, and it's good to get the result, and it's good to go on to the next round really. So yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah. So obviously tonight is obviously a good looking on what maybe this competition could hold in the future of when we go on to the next round. Do you reckon we had the capability to go as far as the final in this competition?
I think you just got to have belief. You need to, as us fans, we need to get behind the side. I believe our opponents in the next round are Hornchurch, so that will be a very tough test. We've already played them once this year, and obviously it didn't end very well for us. But I think the major thing that's the difference between that squad and this squad at this current time is a sense of unity. It's a new squad. Obviously, it's a lot of players from different clubs have come in and they've done really well. So it's still lots to learn, but in the sense of trying to get to the final, it's obviously in a competition you want to get to the final. You don't enter a competition not to go out in the first round. So that's definitely the target. The target obviously will be to try and win the tournament. As I say, there's some very good teams still left in the competition, but all we can do as a club, as fans and as of the players is just give it our all, back the side, get behind the team, and yeah, hopefully we can go a long way.
Yeah. So one more question regarding today's game. Obviously, unfortunately, George Marshall was cut twice, so we did have Josh Blackburn come in as keeper today. He was obviously only 16 years old. What would you say on his performance today? Do you reckon he done well?
I thought Josh done fantastically well. There was a couple of some very good long-range efforts from Ensign, which a lot of other games you could see going into the top corner, and I thought he done fantastically well. I mean, I've seen Josh in previous matches. I've seen him, obviously he's got a very good backing behind him with his family, his friends, which you see on the social media. He's a very young talent. He's got hopefully a very good future ahead of him. He's got good people around him. But I'd say on tonight's performance, I thought he done really well. Obviously he's coming in to big senior football. Also, I know he's been doing that along the way. I think he's done some stuff from Southend Manor, and I think he's done some other stuff at Enfield as well. So it's definitely really good for him to get in there at such a young age, to really get into the grips of senior football. It's not easy. It's something that I wish I could have done, but the circumstances are unfortunate for me. But as I say, great future, lovely young man. I've spoken to him a few times. But no, I thought he'd done really well, some great saves, and a really big future ahead of him.
Yeah, alright, thank you very much for your time, mate. I really appreciate it.